Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we're back with another video today. We thought we would film what we're doing today. So we're going to be in the studio making a batch of coffee caramel candles. So it's our cafe caramel scent, which you'll see a little bit more about. So yeah, we're just going to be in the studio making a batch. We've got our jars in this shipping container. So we're going to get out a box of those. We're going to make about 24 candles today. So if you want to follow along, then just keep watching. So here's where we keep all of our stock. It's a little bit messy, so we're planning to get in here and clean it up a little bit, but we're just going to grab a box of 12 jars today. So these have 12 jars exactly. So we'll take these inside. We've got a box inside, so we'll have 24 jars and we'll get started making the candles. I start by unboxing our candle jars. So we've got 12 in each and just unboxing these and getting them ready to start making our candles. In the meantime, we have our wax melting and this takes a little while. So we get this started nice and early on. Mum is just cleaning out the jars with a bit of alcohol, giving them a wipe down. And then I'm going to start preparing our wicks. So just sticking them on directly to the wick stickers. Mum's coming in for a bit of Instagram content. And then I will start by mixing up our fragrances. So we have a vanilla caramel scent and a coffee fragrance. We mix the two together, and then also we'll be adding some color dyes just to achieve a custom color, which is kind of the signature for our coffee caramel scent. So first off, we're starting by pouring 4 candles. Mum's just preparing the jars, placing the wick holders on, and then I'm pouring. And then it's on to pouring more wax into our pitcher and then again mixing up another batch for 4 candles. So we put the liquid dye, the fragrance all into the wax mixture and do everything quite quickly. We are on a bit of a time crunch when we're working and making candles in the studio because we just like to keep everything nice and hot and at a very similar temperature. It just helps the setting process to be just a lot more efficient, and it gives us a nicer finish for our candles. And when it comes to the glass adhesion, I'm not sure if that's making any sense, but basically it doesn't contract from the glass because when wax is cold, it contracts from the glass. I'm making up our boxes while the candles are setting in the background, and then Mum will be placing the candle care cards on the lids of our boxes just so that when the customer opens it, it's right there. And here's our studio full of candles. The scent is definitely through the whole house, which smells amazing. So next it's time to label our jars. So these are clear vinyl labels. They're a little bit difficult to work with just because they're clear and we don't want to get fingerprints on the back, but we love the finish and we love how minimal it looks. It's our brand aesthetic and we just think it's perfect. So we're going to continue working with them. It would be nice to have some sort of labeler to help us out, so on the lookout for one of those. Next, I'm placing the warning labels on the jars, so we just have them upside down to do this and it just makes it a lot easier. I will go ahead and make sure they're stuck down properly though. So these are custom made labels. We have our name on there, so it's got our branding and it's also got the scent of each candle. I know that some brands don't have the scent printed on there. I just think it makes it easy for the customer to know and refer back to it when they're looking to repurchase the scent, or just to tell others what they're burning and what the name is of the candle. So I think that's super important to have on there. So it's just got a bit of information on there and all the candle burning instructions, of course. And then we're going to place our candles inside the boxes and get them ready to cure. So basically we'll put them in the boxes and then they go into our storage cupboard and they'll be in there for at least a week and then they're ready to be sold to our customers. We just like to do that just to let them settle in and the fragrance and the wax really hardens and combines properly. And yeah, that's basically the curing process. So this is definitely one of our most popular scents. It's our coffee and caramel scent. It does have vanilla in there, coconut cream, and it also has espresso coffee, which is more of a coffee bean scent, which is just a really fresh coffee scent, and our customers love it. It's definitely one of our best sellers. So hope you really enjoyed this video, and we look forward to doing more like this very soon.